Good evening, chart people.
Hey, chart.
We are here again videotaping on behalf of Child Help. I'm Lisa Marovic.
And I'm Susan Deepin. Welcome to my kitchen. We're excited to be making for you a Brussels sprout salad. We both had a little bit of an experience with Brussels sprouts in Napa, or close to Napa. When I went to the Napa conference this past summer, well, 2 summers ago now, I guess.
Actually, it was February.
February?
I know.
Oh my gosh.
COVID, it seems like a really long time ago.
It was a really long time ago.
It was February, but that's fine.
But it was California, so it was summer.
Yeah, exactly.
In my brain. Okay.
You're still good.
My very first meal in Napa ever, first time I've been to California, was at Bottega. And I had this amazing shaved Brussels sprout salad that literally changed my life. And I was bound and determined I was going to learn to make it at home. And I have. And coincidentally...
So, change your life, sounds impressive. The night before I went to Napa, and it was a snowstorm in Chicago outside of O'Hare, I went to the 4 Points by Sheraton to a really obscure, I thought, restaurant called the Mirage. And I had a shaved Brussels sprout Caesar salad that was so good that I researched the chef. His name is Luis Hernandez. I friended him on Facebook, and he's since taught me how to make this. We're gonna make his recipe tonight. It's crunchy, it's fresh, and we were just getting together tonight with my husband Jim, who's videotaping us, and we were doing this on the fly, and we're like, why don't we just kill 2 birds with 1 stone and just tape it?
All about the birds. Yeah, we really didn't plan this at all, so forgive that. But we're gonna make a Brussels sprout salad for you, so there you go.
Yeah, we're gonna do now. We're gonna show you how.
Let's do it.
Okay, my little Brussels sprouty friends. These are uncooked.
Mini cabbages.
Mini cabbages, and we're gonna shave them because they're gonna take the dressing so beautifully and they're gonna be so crunchy, but totally edible. Like, this is where the magic happens right here.
And this is not coleslaw. It's a totally different thing.
Yeah.
It's a different thing. Trust me.
All right, that was short work of that. That was a bit of a handful.
Than me with my mandolin.
Oh, if I were doing, I don't have mandolin hands. That's when I scrape off my knuckles.
Yeah.
So 1 more. And we've got 3 of us tonight, and we're having, what are you making on the side, Susan?
We're gonna actually make some pizza with caramelized onions and goat cheese and roasted red peppers.
That doesn't sound like on the side. That
And
sounds like amazing. This
spinach
sounds like on the
pesto.
side.
I mean, I'm pretty excited about it.
That could be 2 videos, two in one.
We are all about the birds, as we said.
If I'm a bird, you're a bird.
If we can kill more birds, let's murder them. Awesome. Okay. Good. Okay, so one of the important parts of this salad is the egg, and we are going to prepare the eggs in a little bit of a special way. So this is a hard-boiled egg, and we're going to sieve it. So I've already done most of them because it just takes a little bit, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. So you just throw the hard-boiled egg in there, and you just mash it through. I mean, this is like caveman technique. But Lisa and I have actually talked about this, and she discovered a really great method, which was, Lisa?
Well, it was a potato ricer, which worked really well. And Susan, I have to ask you, is it sieved egg or sieved?
It's sieved, for sure.
We're going to ask Monique Donahue, who might have a different opinion.
We'll ask
But
Sloppy Bullets.
why is it so important? Like, why would you do this versus just chopping them?
Okay, so this actually makes a huge difference in what texture you get from the egg, and of course the size. So it's going through these teeny weeny little holes, which makes it teeny weeny little pieces of egg. But look at this, like, crazy, fluffy. It's so fluffy.
So fluffy.
So fluffy. And it really does make a different texture, and it's a different experience when you have it with your coleslaw Brussels sprouts salad.
Because it's like the perfect ratio of bite. When you pick it up on your fork, it is an absolute delight. Like, look at that.
It's just so fluffy.
Okay, so what we have in here right now is the fluffy sieved eggs with our shaved Brussels sprouts. That's it. But look how appetizing, I want to say, that looks already. And then I have these croutons that Susan and I could have made. We did not make.
We didn't make these.
But we got them out of, a grocery store bag, and we cut them in half because it's again about getting that perfect bite on your fork. You don't want anything that kind of ruins that perfect bite.
So again, kind of semi-homemade. These are some blanched slivered almonds that I just toasted up here, and this makes a big difference. So don't skip the toasting of the almonds. And I have very clean hands. I just washed them, promise.
And as a final step, so this only has 4 ingredients really so far. Because I was coming to Susan's tonight for dinner, this is my to-go pack, right? So it was my job to bring the dressing for the Brussels sprout salad. And this is a true Caesar dressing. So this is, an anchovy fillet. It is 3 egg yolks, lime juice, a garlic clove or 2, salt and pepper. And we're gonna put this right into our food processor. And then we're going to add Parmesan cheese and extra virgin olive oil and emulsify it and make it nice and thick for the
so
beautiful.
excited.
I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited too, Susan. I want to tell you. So I'm going to do this, and this doesn't take but a minute. I mean, I'm whipping this up. This was already all together, and we're going to do this. And I'm going to add. Hello, Chef Louis Hernandez. I mean, I know Caesar dressing, you know, isn't that mystical, but man, I thought his was good. Holy cow. So I put this on here with the Parmesan, and then I'm just going to add extra virgin olive oil. I mean, that's a good 1/4 cup right there. And we're going to kind of let it go right now and emulsify. We're going to see how that looks. Now, if you made this the night before, and I know some people are a bit squishy about egg yolks, you can use, you know, pasteurized. I mean, you can do whatever's right for you. This can literally, this is a great consistency right now. Really nice. So I'm not going to change anything about that. I'm going to put that on our salad. But if you let this sit overnight, it would be really thick the next day and totally okay to use. I'd use it within that day or 2 though. So we're going to show you what this looks like after we give it a nice toss. Okay, so our dressing is all whipped up. Susan has tossed our 4 ingredients, our shaved Brussels sprouts, our croutons, our Marcona almonds, our sieved eggs. And so now I'm just going to drizzle. And first we're going to start kind of light because we always remember you can add, but you can't take away. So Susan is using this bowl with what we love. It's a Mezzaluna chopper, which really brings it down to that restaurant quality chopped salad that you wish you could make at home.
Really
Guess
good.
what? You can. You can make it at home.
This is looking really,
This looks
really good.
so good. And I'm gonna, a little bit more wetness, right? A little bit more drizzle of the dressing. And this was almost perfect. So I want to say, while she's mixing, we've got some pizzas in the oven.
Yeah.
Tell us about the pizza real quick, and then we're going to say goodbye.
So we're also making, just for you to drool about at home, because we're not even going to show you, is we're making some pizza with goat cheese, caramelized onions, roasted red pepper, and spinach pesto. So just, you know, think about that.
And it took Susan like 30 minutes to make the caramelized onions. So we're really looking forward to it.
So good.
Thank you,
so
Chart.
Thank you. Bye, Chart.
Should I put on
Cheers.